Hey, we're Saints Father Chris here. Welcome to our Crucifixional Life stream. Glad to have you beautiful people with us today. I was listening yesterday to Greg's teaching about Damar Hamlin, the young man, on the Buffalo Bills team, who I'm sure everyone in the world knows has had that cardiac event on the field and so on. And as I was just learning and reading to follow up about his story to see if he's recovered, I came across another one that kept us in the sports world, but was as tragic as Hamlin's story is, there's a lot of beauty in it. This one just broke my heart because it's like, what? So there is the U.S. Men's World Cup soccer team, right? U.S., what are they called? I don't even know. The national team. Their coach is a dude named Greg Berhalter. He is in the news because of some domestic violence that he committed, I guess, against who's his now wife 30 years ago, whatever it was. And all of a sudden we discover today where that information came from. And read to you from the article that ESPN quotes. And the title of the article, as Greg pops it on your screen, says, Danielle Reyna told U.S. Soccer about past Greg Berhalter domestic violence incident. The very first words, Danielle Reyna, wife of former United States men's national team captain Claudio, and mother of current international Gio, says she told U.S. Soccer sporting director Ernie Stewart about Berhalter's past domestic violence incident because she was frustrated by comments made about her son following the team's elimination from the 2022 World Cup. What? Like, are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. Like, I don't have words. You know me, I always have words. Today I don't have words. She told on the guy. She tattletaled on the guy. Now look, nobody says domestic violence is good. Nobody's condoning it. In fact, we say the opposite. It's a bad thing. Please don't do it. But notice in the article, she didn't tell on him because she thinks domestic violence is bad. She told on him because some not nice things were said about her son. Like, what are you talking about? Right? Like Berhalter said, I remember it at the World Cup just a few months ago or a few weeks ago in Qatar, that, one player might be sent home because he didn't perform well and didn't really ultimately do the things he was supposed to do. It was kind of like he was, in a polite way, saying there was some misbehavior about a player and that player might be sent home. Turns out it was her son, Gio, and she got mad because that happened. And, now she told on him, right? Like, if you're going to tell on the dude because he beat his wife, that's a noble reason. To tell on him because you're a soft pansy and you're whiny about your son is like, what are you talking about? It blows my mind. Like, I honestly can't fathom it. Not because I care about Greg Berhalter, and if the domestic violence against his wife she dealt with and they moved on, that's good for them. That's their issue in their life. What I'm interested in is at Warrior Saints, as we strive to become exceptional human beings, we are, we absolutely do not focus on anybody else. We focus on ourselves, right? The truth of the matter is I can't, I'm not going to run around and tattletale on you to Greg or tattletale on you about him. Who has time for that? I got my own stuff to do. Jeremiah, the prophet. He's in the thick of the fight, right? Jeremiah is preaching a message of woe and destruction to all the criminals in Jerusalem from God. And chapter 12 tells us, he's like, well, but why are these bad guys getting away with all this stuff, right? Now listen to what Jeremiah says. You're going to see it on your screen. Chapter 12. Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I complain to thee. Yet I would plead my case before thee. Why does the way of the wicked prosper? Why do all who are treacherous thrive? Thou plantest them, and they take root. They grow and bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far from their heart. And here's the kicker. But thou, O Lord, knowest me. Thou seest me and triest my mind toward thee. Jeremiah is calling out, why do good things happen to bad people? And, the converse, right? And he ultimately says, I don't know. And God takes care of them. He knows them. But God is also going to look at me. He's going to know me. He's going to judge me. He's going to pull out of me what I truly am, who I truly am. And so maybe I better focus on myself, right? This is a message that if you are wanting to become an exceptional person, you don't have time to run around tattletaling about other people. Nobody's got time for that, right? The truth of the matter is, you probably, if you're anything like me, you have enough of your own mistakes, enough of your own sins, enough of your own shortcomings that you need to focus on getting better and working harder and striving to overcome those things. Where is the time left in the day to deal with another person's sins that you need to tattletale on them, right? Like, again, go back to this woman, Raina, and I don't know her, so I'm picking on her, but it's in the news. Oh my gosh, I saw a domestic violence situation. A man beat his wife. I've got to tell somebody to protect this woman. Fine. That's a legit reason. But why she did it was because her son was butthurt because the coach called him out for poor behavior. Like, this is, to me, I don't understand, right? And you, as warrior saints, I don't want you to get lost in it. Get focused on yourself. Get focused on making yourself better. Get focused on overcoming whatever challenges, whatever shortcomings, as we said, that you may have. I'm doing it every day. And let's grind forward. Let's put ourselves in a grind mentality, a grind focus, so that we're grinding to get better and better. Now, we're going to help you do it. Very simple. We say it every day. Today's your day. WarriorSaints.org. It's a new year. Don't go to the gym and sign up for a stupid gym membership that you know you're not going to use. You're not going to use it, right? We all know. They fade. They fall away quick. But if you want to change your life, let us help you do it. Love you, beautiful people. We'll be back tomorrow. Today's rant has now commenced finished because I ranted. But I don't want you worried about other people, gossiping and tattling about other people. Spend the time on yourself. Let us help you do it, becoming the best person that you can be, becoming an exceptional human being, a warrior saint. As always, keep walking on the way of the warrior saint.